Of the many ancient civilizations of the world, none can surpass the grand majesty of ancient China, one of the oldest and longest lasting civilizations in the history of the world, going back over 4,000 years. Troller Games is proud to announce our latest Mythos series project, the Codex Sonarum. The Codex Sonarum covers the might and profound wonders of prehistoric to medieval China, both historic and mythic for castles and crusades. With almost 200 mythical Chinese creatures and over 140 deities and heroes, the Codex Sonarum is filled with monsters, gods, warriors, and more on a level that will be truly legendary, told in a narrative true to Chinese history. It introduces the basics of Chinese martial arts and is complete with Qi and the many legendary abilities associated with it. Ancient complex systems of sorcery, spellcraft, and fortune-telling, even enchanted charms, are explored as well. Players can live out their characters' adventures in tales set in popular Chinese fantasy styles like wuxia and more, while within a pseudo-historical setting and brought to life by the castle keeper or game master. Researched and written by Brian Young, the wildly popular Mythos series delves into the mythos of the ancient world, bringing hosts of gods and heroes, legends and lore, and even the monsters and foes that plagued the peoples of ancient times to the stories that you create. The Codex Sonarum brings ancient China to your table. Join us and pledge today. Trollord Games, join the fray.
Hello and welcome to QuestJunkiesUK. It's a pleasure to be here with you today, and we are brought to you by the kind support of CZRPG, Phoenix Dice, Trollord Games, and Nathrax 3D Minis. Look out for your chance to win in our fabulous giveaways. Check the session for today's giveaway. And, of course, you can get yourselves a lovely discount over on their homepages using the coupon codes that will pop up in chat. Do not miss this amazing stuff. CZRPG with their beautiful encounter design, maps, a fantastic Patreon for you to join. Phoenix Dice, their incredible, sustainably produced, recycled packaging and everything. The wonderful Click-Clack Math Rocks, do check them out. Trollord Games with their incredible Castles and Crusades original system and lots of D&D content as well. And the beautiful 3D printed and beautifully painted, if you wish, minis of Nathrax 3D Minis. Absolutely wonderful stuff. Please check them out and let them know that the Odyssey sent you. Now, let us also say a huge thank you to the wonderful people over at Sirenscape. Amazing music and sound effects for your games, and just makes the whole experience a completely different level. Check them out, stuff for D&D, Pathfinder, Call of Cthulhu, other game systems, board games, science fiction, fantasy, everything you need. Link in chat for your chance to get a free trial of this amazing product. Now, let's get into the session. To adventure! Hello, wherever and whenever you are, and my update didn't cancel the microphones. Hooray! Good job. I just remember had an update over the weekend. I was like, did it change all the microphone settings? No, we are okay. Hello, everybody, and hello, Raiders, our good friends over at Guild Superior, including I See a Darling Creep Show. Looking forward to playing together next weekend, Creep. It's going to be a good one. Hello, everyone. I hope that you are doing very, very well. We are QuestJunkiesUK, and we are all boys today. We are, unfortunately, without two of our party, but these three are here and ready for adventure. And it is a pleasure to have all of you in here. Thank you for that, Ray, Guild Superior. Can I get a shout out for our friends there? Oh, thank you, Grim. Yes, so as we are rolling into things here, a massive thank you to all of those lovely, lovely people in that pre-roll there, and a special extra thank you to CZRPG for sponsoring our giveaways this week. Special one here, folks. Their brand new release. This fantastic little book here. Boop. Avenir's Pocketbook to Ravenloft. Yes, that's right. Fresh from the quill of Esmeralda d'Avenir herself. A accompanying guide to your Ravenloft spooky Halloween adventures. Expand Van Richten's guide with 5 new domains of dread, including lore and maps, and all sorts of goodies, and new player options as well. So, everyone, ! Enter in chat for your chance to win Davenir's Pocketbook to Ravenloft, this fantastic CGRPG release, fresh off the printing presses of Barovia, and coming your way! ! Enter, everyone. Good luck with that. Hey, wondering. Now, let's get that out of the way, because we like to see Rishi's face. Blue or no? I'm glad you're feeling a bit happier today. Yeah, it's good to see you're not so blue. Now, as we are moving on and jumping into things here, also one last big shout out to our lovely, lovely Emma and the beautiful character art that she does for us all the time. Check them out over there, Emma City Arts, fantastic stuff. And let us remind ourselves where we left said beautifully rendered adventurers, as we were here in the Caves of Hunger, beneath the Ragged Glacier, questing through, trying to find a way down deeper to the collapsed and ruins of the Netherese city of Ythryn, which had crashed here and been buried beneath the glacier. We're seeking to plunder the magic and the items and all of the goodies that are still lurking down there somewhere. These adventurers were hired by the necromancer Velin Harpel, and they have been travelling through, finding little bits and bobs here and there of the Netherese culture and the remains of the city scattered through the caverns, and also finding themselves plenty of nasty beasties to fight through and battle their way as they are making their way down here towards the city somewhere deep below. Last time, they had arrived here with their various little friends here. Look, we've got all the friends on screen now properly, as you see that. Also, Vuzlin, if you go into your character sheet, while I remember here, if you go to the Extras tab on the right of the thing there, I have added your Spirit Usher as a proper stat block there. So that's, if you click on that, it will pop up. Click on the name, and it will show you the full stat block in the sidebar there.
Nice.
It has 1 hit point.
There's no way to make adaptable hit points compared to your level. So
okay,
yes,
that's okay.
Keep track of that yourself.
I know his hit points.
Yeah, the token has its hit points.
Token has hit points. Oh,
yes, indeed. Okay,
consider this a token of his gratitude.
Right.
There he is. Oh, buddy.
Little baby Remoraz.
Sly, my baby Remoraz.
Okay, so yeah, if you just click on the token there, then it shows the hit points in the green circle, AC in the blue, temp in the red if you have them, and you can just minus from that. And you've got a handy dandy little health bar there to keep track of how dead your friend is.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Now, so yes, we have our Remora's Spirit Usher Ghostly Companion, which I will also have soon, as I am also playing this type of ranger in an upcoming QuestJunkiesUK campaign, which we have session 0 for this weekend. I'm excited. And we have Redfall, our zombie ogre. Zomba.
He does.
It's
Zumba. He's running a Zumba class. That's what we're doing.
And
what happened to Zumba? That was awfully. That was real popular a couple of years ago.
It was. Okay, so here is Redfall, our zombie ogre friend here, who's the best buddy of Mike, our Tabaxi bard here, College of Spirits bard here. And last but not least, we have the latest addition to the party. As yet unchristened, I think, for sure.
No, he's kept his living name, which was Doki.
Oh yes, Doki. That's right, of course. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
the bloody visceral remains of a cobalt vampire spawn, which was destroyed when our cleric was teleported 1,000 feet up and then teleported back and landed on top of him, and thus destroying him utterly, was brought back to life and back to undeath by our friend Fushiro there, and has become this strange viscera creature, still going by Doki, and still with the vampiric ability to drain the life force of things a little. So, yes, indeed, that is our pets rundown there. And we were traveling through the icy caves and the spooky interior of the Caves of Hunger when a sepulchral voice came echoing out of the chamber ahead of you, as a deep sigh issued from the darkness, and a voice steeped in malevolence and hatred whispered to you in a language reminiscent of Elvish, the impact of which was slightly lost when it was being translated by the Professor Orb in his very kind of academic, straightforward translation of what was being said. But for dramatic effect, let me translate from the original. Cursed be those who gaze upon the horror that Dracareth has become. Such promise wasted, lost in this cold sepulchre. Where were you centuries, years ago, when he was in the prime of life? Where were you when the frigid darkness consumed him? You are no good to Dracareth now. Nothing remains of him but frozen bones, ancient treasures, and me. And the wraith that was lurking to the southwest came drifting forward to attack the party. An inspired party, as inspiration from Because Daisy goes to our friend Olsian there. Thank you, Daisy.
You're the best, Daisy. Freshman for freshmen.
Cheers, Jungle Dance. Now, that is where we left things, and that is where we will jump in to this week's Hunger of Ythryn. Welcome back, my friends. Yes, thank you, Phantom. Those wonderful intros of ours by the fabulous Patch at QuestJunkiesUK. Go and check them out. Not least because they're a very handsome fella. Okay, do yourself a favour. All right, now, that said, can I just double check something from you three fine adventurers?
Mm-hmm.
Olsian, is your passive perception 15?
It is now 16.
God damn it. Sorry, I knew we had a level up. I wonder if it had been messed with there. Thank you.
Yeah, I gotta fix that. That's on me. I gotta fix the character sheet.
I'm not looking at the character sheet. I'm looking at my note for you in the thing there. Jagadance, I've seen awesome pics of Rishi getting into character by dressing up as the character. Well, look right there. Look at that man in his armor.
Look at how gorgeous.
That's fantastic.
Thank you.
And don't sleep on his strat. Fantastic. Okay. And so for sure, does that put you at 11?
No, I have not changed my wisdom.
Oh, I see.
And I'm not proficient.
Gotcha. And Muslin 11 also.
Yes.
Okay. So why did yours change, Austin? Did you buff your wisdom or something?
So
did I
because
have it
astral
wrong?
elves are proficient, astral elves are proficient in perception, but when your
Oh.
proficiency bonus goes up, your skill increase will go up for that skill set. So it was 15 initially, but because our proficiency went from 3 to 4, it just bumped it up 1.
But
So
why didn't everyone else's? Because if the proficiency bonus went up, everyone's proficiency bonus should have gone up.
I'm not
that is a good
proficient in perception.
I'm not proficient in perception.
That makes sense. But
they are not
Good
as
to know.
perceptive.
But does that affect your so if you're proficient, that affects your passive?
So
Gotcha.
So it seems.
Yeah.
if you have
Hey,
the
Ziggy, good to see
proficiency in perception,
Yeah.
that skill goes to your overall passive. So it would be 10 plus whatever your perception is. So in this case, mine's is 6, so it'd be 16 altogether.
Well, it's always 10 plus your ability. I guess it's 10 plus your ability plus your proficiency bonus, isn't it? Noted. Non-proficient fools. That's a good. I like that. That's a good.
You know, I had the choice between a proficiency in history and a proficiency in perception, and I made my choice. So
Noted. Okay, then I just need to roll some stealth checks here.
Oh,
Doopy doopy doo, doopy doo 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 doo. Stealth is dex, isn't it?
Yes.
stealth is dex.
Okay.
And Dex.
And they suck. Okay, so this actually works out nicely. Two things happen at once. Fushiro,
yes.
you are the first to kind of see a glimpse of this moving shadow ahead of you. And as you do so, you are almost roughly, bodily moved aside
Oh dear.
as the zombie ogre, Redfall, puts a heavy hand on your shoulder and like shoves you aside as Mike, perched up on their shoulder as we left them, calls past you. And here goes my accent. Dracareth? Dracareth, is that you? Because Mike is a College of Spirits bard, it seems they have had some communication with Dracareth from beyond in their time here in Icewind Dale. And Mike says, Elpis, y'all gotta come and see this fella. He's a mighty fine, interesting folk. You might have some things to talk about with your that little god of yours, Null. And Redfall just kind of lumbers past you, and Elpis pushes past and follows, and they go in to the chamber, and you can hear the voice of this wraith going, Mike. And clearly has some previous dealings with our College of Spirits bard. But, as I said, two things happen. You are shoved aside. And, at the same time, all three of you, because their stealth checks were balls, all three of you become aware of something approaching from the east. In that next chamber. Sounds like something's in that next chamber over. What do? You have one round you can do. Let's go into initiative, because it's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
And you have 1 round to do something before things happen. But you're not surprised either.
Alright, let's roll that initiative then.
Let's
Yes,
pop you
sir.
in there.
You know, I've been watching a lot of, like I said in the pre-reel, I've been watching a lot of the Vampire the Masquerade streams.
Oh yeah.
On the official World of Darkness channel.
Nice.
And every time you're saying okay, a couple of things happen, the GM for that always says in the same tone, in the same pace, Multiple things happen at once.
Nice. Okay, so
I hear it every time now.
let us switch up our Sirenscape here a little. Do.
Hold my hand, I'm scared.
I wonder. There's no content in Sirenscape here yet to kind of match what we're looking for here.
I hadn't noticed my Sirenscape hadn't started. Thanks for reminding me.
You're very welcome.
I opened it and then didn't click on the tab, so nothing ever began.
We
Gotcha.
need to have all the spoopies.
In which case, let's go for our good old normal battle music, which is loading up here, folks. Bear with me. Okay, so how do we go there? Oh,
It's
look
like
at
the
you
Star
guys.
Trek red shirt, isn't it?
And boop.
That's what having a +1 dex feels like, like basically unstoppable.
Mm-hmm. You've
Okay.
unlocked your full potential.
So, my friends, what do you do as we start things off here? And I am going to roll for our friends here, which will not appear in the turn order just yet. Just to double check, we are off view of Roll20. Yes.
Yep.
I've still got the issue we had last week, but I'm super zoomed in, so it's fine.
Yeah. No, I was saying, sorry, I mean, Roll20 is fine. We're off. We're not looking at stream, right?
Oh yeah.
Good.
Well, if he's got one round, then Bushido is going to want to, get in the way. So
As Bushido do.
Mr. Pretty beat up over there with the blue face.
That's fine. I was going to slip in with bow range and hold. I was going to. Well, it's a. I'll just. Surprise round. You can't actually hold an action. Can you hold your action on a surprise round?
You can.
I was going to hold a bow action and shoot anything that appears down there.
I mean, it's up to you if you want to hold it until the next round. Yeah. GDTRF B1995. They are level 9.
9.
9. Oh right. What's Sly and Boozlin's? Is Sly and Boozlin just happen to be the same, or they go on your turn?
They do go on my turn. Yeah, they go. Oh, by the way, for my action, I'm going to cast flame arrows on my quiver.
Okay, that's the action. So you're not holding an action.
Yeah. Just okay. Yeah, then use the slot. Sorry.
Okay. So yeah, Sly goes after you, right?
Yes, I believe so. Yes.
And what's your plus to Dex?
My dex is +2.
And the number of that is
14.
okay. Thank you. Good. Okay. Noted. Right. So you are you moving at all? Or are you staying where you are?
I am going to move. I'm just going to set myself in a nice arrow shot right there.
Yeah, let me get over
GDTRF
here.
1995. Is there an easier way to say that? Thank you for the follow as well.
If Fushido's going to block the door, let me be right next to Fushido and just help him as they come in and prep the great sword for when it's needed. Maybe hold an action attack the moment they come in.
Sure.
Sly's gonna slip.
Now,
over
Orsian,
here.
there could be reactions because in that movement. So you move. Where were you before? Sorry, just remind me.
Sorry,
just
I was right over here.
Just ping it. It's okay.
Oh yeah. So I was right here.
Come on, Roll20. Show me. You're there.
Pinging.
Okay. I think. Roll me a perception check.
Yeah, sure.
Just GD. Or 95. Okay, cheers. And Chris works too. Thank you.
Hey,
Nice to meet you, Chris.
yeah, let's call it an 8.
8? Okay. You see someone here, right at the kind of entrance to that kind of little tunnel between the two spots. But you can't really make out anything in your dash to the wall there. So, and then go to the wall where you were?
Yep.
Okay. Actually, let me quickly... I don't have any art, I don't have art handouts in Roll20 for these guys, so let me quickly make one for you, because they deserve to be seen.
They are valid.
Cool. Yeah.
You're seen and you are valid.
Both. Okay, so you three are getting ready. Fushiro, what are you doing?
Like I said, we're gonna kind of muscle our way. Do I have enough movement to do both of that? Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes,
Muscle our way.
5. Muscle our way up here, and we're gonna cast Searing Smite.
And that keeps until you hit.
Oh, sorry. You said east corridor. My mistake. So we're actually gonna be over here. And yes, that keeps until I hit. It is concentration though.
Noted. Can you put the concentration on your token?
Yes.
Thank you kindly. Sorry, people back home are getting a sneak peek before you guys do. Boop. That's your lot, everybody. Ooh, I like that stab. That was great. Oh, I like this track. So I've got some new tracks in this sunset from before.
In case you didn't know, chat, we're sponsored by Sirenscape.
Indeed. Ulsin, can you chuck me a exclamation SYR?
SYR, yes sir.
Thank you, McCartney. Okay, so this is non-copyrighted music that I have added myself, which you are able to do if you are a Super Siren subscriber. Hey, Tig with the hydrate there. I just ran out of drink actually, but thank you. Okay, now.
I'll hydrate on everyone's behalf.
Thank you kindly. So, Fushiro, you are going to stand right there in the doorway. Just like, boom, boom.
That's where I.
Try it,
Come at me.
bitches.
Come at me, bro.
I picked a marshal for a reason.
Now, if you'll indulge me, Vuzlin, and allow me to just editorialize your come at me, bro, there a little bit. They, well, at least the faster of them, and there are 3 of them, are going to come at you, bow, as 3 arrows just come flying down that corridor towards you, Fushiro. And that is
all
going
right.
to be...
AC's 20.
What's your AC? 20?
20.
Okay, thank you. So, first one is 13, natural
Tink.
1,
Tink.
and a 7. Fucking hell. Emma, your dice sucks.
Shield goes
Yes! Thank you, Emma.
up. Ping, ping, ping. That's all they got.
Oh, good news though. They get 2 longbow attacks.
Okay.
Oh.
3 more pings.
Giving you one more chance, Emma. One more chance.
Come on, Emma.
Nope.
Pull through for us. Yes!
13, 10, and 7. Okay, goodbye, dice. Right.
Yes!
Good lord. Okay.
Bless you, Emma.
Yes. Good art. Sucky Dice's gifts upon their departure from this fair land of ours, Japan. Okay, now. Yeah, well, it is Metal GD, yeah. It's a beautiful set, and it usually rolls better than today. There you go, let me try and get a proper... oh no.
Nope.
Where'd you go?
Sorry.
It makes DMs disappear. See, other streamers hold up eyeliner
My ability to hit you
and blush.
disappear.
So.
Oh, right. So anyway, yes, you're not seeing it anymore, Matt GD. Sorry, it's going into a jail. Right. Okay, which brings us... and I think, Fushiro, with your dark vision, you would get eyes on there. which allows you to see these figures just kind of strafing across the back of that cavern in the eastern side there, and they look like this.
Those do be figures.
Oh,
Sexy.
wow.
Okay. And that brings us to Vuzlin, and I shall put them. So there were, you noticed 3 of them for sure.
Okay. There's 3 back there.
And Vuzlin, it is your turn. You also, I think you got a glimpse of that past Fushiro, but not a good shot. A good shot. Sort of looked like that.
I don't think I.
You could try and shoot them. It would be a hard shot, and if you miss by more than 5, you'll hit Fushiro. Just put that out there.
Crap. Why do you always. Cheryl, why do you always have to be in my way?
I love that Vuzlin was first to ready his action, so he set himself up, drew his bow back, and then Fushiro just steps in front.
Maybe the evil was the
Seriously,
friends we made along the way.
I bought these tickets months ago, and the big man sits in front of me all the time.
Oh, don't Rishi. I feel so guilty in cinemas and everything all the time.
Yeah, I'm 6'2". I feel for you.
Yeah.
So,
It's like slump in my chair.
yeah.
Did you want the 6 arrows in your face? All right, then stop complaining.
I don't mean to be pissy about it.
And by the way, folks, we do have dynamic lighting on, so this is the view that Fushiro has at the moment. So only barely glimpsing those 2 bow shooters there, and I think Vuzlin's will be even worse.
I think there's nothing I can do, but I'm just gonna. Yeah. The only thing I can do is. Oh yeah, because this is concentration too. Yeah, I can't. Nothing I can do. I'm just gonna hold my attack until I
move out of the way.
Plainly. Well, until I see something more plainly in my way. They're too well covered. I can't get to them.
If Fushiro moves out of the way, the next time they strafe across, you would be able to see them better.
Okay.
And
I
we'll
will.
see better.
Okay. If I hold an action, then.
I will be moving out of the way, just a heads up.
Oh, thank you, Phantom. Yes, sorry, excuse me, folks. I forgot to do your intros at the start there. Excuse me.
That's okay. We're not.
Stick around, folks. We will be doing it at the end. Hey, thank you, Phantom. Phantom's got you guys.
Let's see, Phantom.
Okay, so that brings us. So yeah, Buzz, you're just waiting.
That's all I can do.
Okay.
Just la-di-da-da-da-da.
Sly's just moving up the top there.
Sly is going to, as soon as anything falls through, Sly is going to sacred flame them.
Okay. By the way, everyone, folks, Sly is a ghost, but in the form of a Remoras. Okay, thank you. And that brings us to Fushiro.
Alright, so we're gonna go 1,
It doesn't have one Phantom.
2,
You can find him here
3,
and nowhere else.
4, 5.
Oh, hang on. Go back.
Going back 1. All the way back?
To here.
I'm here.
So there's a big lag. As you step to the corner there, there is a different looking person lurking around that corner.
A strange person.
Lurking around the corner.
Oh, my Chrome just crashed.
Oops.
That's not great.
Aha. You don't get to see them. Here you are, folks. This is the other one that we see.
Oh.
Although you two haven't seen it yet. That person is waiting around the corner there, and as Fushiro steps forward looking towards the archers, He walks into their trap.
Oh no, I've walked into his trap.
And by trap, I mean longsword attack.
Who could have seen it coming?
Different dice, be better.
Come on.
That's better. 21 and 22.
Well, it'll be a hit.
Okay.
Something stirring in Vuzlin. He didn't realize at this
You
moment.
take. This is two longsword hits for Shiro.
Okay.
You take 16 slashing damage. And as the sword cuts into you, there's a big kind of poof, and you also take force damage. Ooh, good rolls. 20 force damage.
Oof.
Oh,
Oh, hang on. No, wait. Scratch that. Hang on. What did I say first? I said 16?
You said 16 slashing, yes.
Okay, 16. So, remove the force.
Okay.
So at the moment it's just 16, right?
Yep.
Okay. Do an extra 4 for slashing.
Okay.
So that was I was two-handed slashing instead of that's what the thing was there. So yeah, you take so it was 20 total. 20 total slashing, and using my die that I won from Guild Superior, our raiders today, thank you, suitably sparkly die, you take, oh that's not so great, 10 radiant damage.
Okay.
As the sword cuts into you and there is a flash. And Orsian, you are still kind of out of sight of this, but I think the sound and the lights that creates as it clashes off Fushiro's armor, and then that radiance bursts down the tunnel, you are pretty certain that was the effect of a Xeraxian longsword.
Halcyon's just gonna freeze up and look over at Vuzlin. We gotta get out of here now.
And you hear a confirmation of your fears as that commander that just attacked Fushiro yells, "In the name of Emperor Zavan, you shall be slain and the perpetrator taken into custody."
Well, if it was the 20, it would have been half my health, but it's not. I rolled I rolled 23 on the concentration, by the way.
Nice. But that was that's fine. Yeah. But yeah, that was a total of how much was that in total? It was like
30.
30 odd. Yeah. Okay, but that was 2 hits. That was
Wow.
just 2 hits. Which brings us to our archer friends.
The rest of my turn?
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah, that was just that first movement, wasn't it? Sorry, I forgot that was out of the order there. Yes, please.
So I'll take my attack action now that he's in my face.
Go for it. He's wearing cool sci-fi looking plate armor.
Well, I hope it helps him against a 23.
Yes, Master of Dungeons, we are playing the Caves of Hunger and Ythryn as a separate evil campaign. We finished Rime of the Frostmaiden out in 10 towns, and everything was dealt with, and so we decided to do a different take on the ending here. So this will be different to if you've played it or running it for yourself. Okay, so how'd you go there for sure?
23.
That hits.
We're gonna smite him. In addition to the Searing Smite. We'll do a second level. I don't like him. I don't like him at all. He seems like a not nice dude.
No, sir, I don't like it.
So we're at 15 slashing. Then we're gonna add
How
3
slashing?
fire.
Right.
15 slashing.
15.
Yes. 3 fire.
Yep.
And now he's on fire.
Noted.
Here.
And the smite is 3d6 radiant. Eight radiant.
I don't think evil characters should have access to radiant damage. It just feels like
Fell.
a weird thing.
Just fell then, you know?
We have a cleric of mercy, and that's your biggest concern?
Oh, but you know, their concept of mercy is very, very different. Okay, thank you.
You can call it necrotic if you want to that way. I don't mind.
Okay, are you done?
And then I have a second attack.
Yeah, no,
Shelter.
GD agrees. I'm gonna make it necrotic.
How's that saying go? Necrotic damage or radiant damage doesn't kill people. People kill people.
Yeah.
True.
There's an ocean full of sharks nodding along. Yes, yes.
Only a 14, John.
Only a 14 misses, I'm afraid. It's a
Right.
parry with their longsword.
I've got a bonus action. I'd like to shove him.
Isn't that... Smite doesn't take up any of that?
No, smite is if I hit.
The shove is an attack action.
I can shove as a bonus.
Okay.
Shield master.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's not going to go very far.
Shield man.
It's like an
ice
ice wall right behind him.
One of the things you can do as a shove is knock someone prone.
Okay.
With the ground.
So let's do an athletics check against him.
So you've set them on fire and then you're helping them with the duck and cover.
Yeah, but
Stop, drop, and roll!
Unless he absolutely fails to defend against that, I've rolled 6.
Okay.
Help you put it out.
He rolls an 18 and dodges out of the way.
Alright, that is my turn.
Okay.
Wait,
it is his turn, so the prone wouldn't have lasted very long, in fairness. Master of Dungeons, I have a player that pronounces it necromancy. I pronounce it necromancy. I pronounce it this way when he's playing. Necromancy. I'm with you, Master of Dungeons, I think.
It's necromancy.
Necromancy. Okay, necromancy. I don't think I've heard anyone say necromancy. Anyway.
It's from necrotic.
You, for sure, do you speak Elvish?
No.
Okay, you do not understand what he's saying, or they are saying. It's difficult to tell with all that armor. You're not sure what they're saying, but they snarl something at you, and Ocean, you hear from around the corner. Turn over the terrorist, or die here and rot. Although over a very long time because it's very cold.
It's a bit late to...
I know, it hasn't tweaked. They haven't tweaked yet. Your undead nature. Okay, so I'm going to come back with those longsword attacks again. Okay, one hits for 11 slashing damage and 12 radiant.
11 slashing, 12 radiant, 23. I am well and truly bloodied.
Okay.
Ugh.
And Ocean, it's your turn. You recognize various things that have been said. You said, we've got to get out of here, at which point Fishero charged into the room.
I believe that for order of operations, it was 1 second after I charged into the room. He said, we have to get out of
That's
here.
true, actually, that is true, yes, that's true. It was the charging into the room that
second
triggered
counts.
that recognition.
Had a
Apologies.
perfect bottleneck. They could have come. It's whole 300 off, and you go.
Technically, I'm still in the bottleneck. It's still a
tomato. Oh.
So, Alcyon, what you doing?
This sass is unbelievable, but we get out of here, and I promise you we'll have a team-building exercise, Fuzlin, after this whole thing is done. Middle management is great at that, and those goddamn kobolds are going to help us. In the meantime, let me go rescue our big, dear, dumb friend and get him the hell out of here. And we are going to Starlight Step all the way over as a bonus action to where all the action is. And And I think in the moment after seeing all this, you all came down here for the terrorist? Good. You found him. And we're going to take 2 strikes on this guy right here.
By the way, the commander has your trident across his back.
Do I see the trident?
Yep, it's just like across his back.
I'm going to end you and break every bone in your body so thoroughly, even the kobold won't recognize you.
I know your backstory, but now I need the trident's backstory. It's clearly such a vital, important thing to you.
It's the mystery of the trident.
We need
Alright,
that,
first
we
attack.
need that lore.
Yeah.
14 does not hit.
It does not.
Right.
He
All
laughs as he bats it away with his longsword.
How does a 23 fare?
That does it.
Alright.
Ha 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 ha! Oh! Oh god!
Oh no.
So that's going to
The
be
hubris.
17.
The
So we'll,
17.
as it's for flavor coming through, so that 17 hits magical slashing coming down. Ha ha ha! And then just strike him again. Not going to be so fucking funny when you lose both your limbs in one strike.
By the way, for sure, because I am a very kind GM and admit and acknowledge my mistakes, should something have happened to them on fire?
Oh yes, sorry. Yes, please make a concentration check.
Constitution?
Constitution.
That makes more sense.
Starts with a C, and I'm tired.
Very tired.
Constitution saving throw, right?
DC is only a 14.
Saving throw.
Yes.
That is a 16.
All right.
Is it-
He is no longer on fire.
Hooray!
Mm. And just for flavor to end the turn, I'll look at Fushiro dead in the eyes. Get the hells out. I will meet you on the other side. These are not to be trifled with.
And
In the eyes.
the commander looks down
Get
at the gash where you cut them, and they just like look up. All of you. By the authority given me by Emperor Zavan, let us forego the formalities and carry out the execution right here. And you hear from the 3 soldiers across the way, the warriors across from the Xeraxian secret police. Yes, sir! As they step, and there is the creak of 3 longbows being drawn. Austin, do you have anything else to do?
No, unfortunately. Typically I
case,
do, but
I
I'm
shoot
pretty
you.
burned out. Oh,
What is your AC?
17.
17.
So much easier.
Okay, so I need 13 or more. That is... wow. On 6 dice, only 2 hits, but one of them is a natural 20.
Oh no!
So that is going to be a 2d8 and 8d6.
8d6.
Yep.
Lovely.
2d8 and 8d6, and then plus the maximum damage as well.
Oof.
So, you take 6. 6%. So you take 16 piercing
16 piercing.
and. How are we doing here? 10, 20, 25. 34 plus 24, so 58 radiant.
58 radiant, you say?
Yes, indeed.
Well, as we like to say on this channel,
Timber!
I go down.
Okay.
And I am unconscious. I'll mark myself.
I'm happy that they followed through on their monologuing. The execution happens right here. You hear them say that for sure, and there's just a.
I don't hear shit. All I hear is mum.
bright.
Playing in the strange
No,
light.
I'm saying the sound effects is what you hear.
Oh,
you
okay.
hear the 3 arrows thud into Ossian's back as he's looking at the commander, and his eyes don't break contact with the emotionless mask as he falls to his knees, the radiant damage flaring brightly around him, and he is unconscious. Okay. Noted. Now, as this death sentence is carried out, I am reminded of a generous anonymous donor last week who gave us 10 gifted subs, 8 of which still remain. So, I would like the 3 of you to roll me a D100, please.
Mm-hmm.
29.
A 29 for a paladin.
See, that's the correct pronunciation.
Right?
And the correct pronunciation is necromancy.
More like Necronancy
Get out
with
of
those
it.
kind of hits.
Toxic mixed masculinity
Ha!
bullshit. So, how'd you go for sure?
29.
29 on the paladin table. You or a creature you can see can make a saving throw with advantage against an ongoing effect, such as death.
I would
Didn't
like
realize it was an effect.
my good friend to make a saving throw against death.
I will allow Ossian's first death save to be made with advantage.
That's awesome.
That's a good roll.
Bless you.
Thank
Wonderful.
you.
It is a good roll.
Okay, speaking of Ossian, the fighter table coming in at a
70.
70 on the fighter table. If this just brings you up, apologies for sure. You can reassign if you wish. And so I'm saying if Ossian's Wild Magic Connect somehow brings him up.
There's nobody else.
Django Dance Death is pretty ongoing. I mean, well, Fushiro might debate you there, but okay.
Nobody else has any ongoing effects.
That is true.
Yeah.
Ossian, you said 70?
70, yep.
Okay. Ooh, nice. Choose a creature that can hear you. So, do you actually can you choose Fushiro?
I think it'll just be gargled.
Yes. And this gargle inspires you, Fushiro, and you may make a weapon attack.
I do make a weapon attack.
You're like, no! Just go. He's like, I'll just bring you back anyway.
It's gonna be 26 to hit.
26 hits indeed.
This guy's got to go down, so it's gonna be another maximum on the slashing. 16 slashing.
Nice.
Or we have to smite him again. This guy's gotta go down, like now. I'm gonna use a
Right.
third level smite slot.
I will note he's not even blooded yet.
Well, yeah. That's why I'm using the third level smite slot. Alright. 8, 11, and then one more. 16 slashing, 16 radiant.
Okay. And he is blooded.
That's what
Oh,
we're about
good.
here.
Folks back home, blooded means they are a half HP or less. Okay. So yes, as you see Ossian go down and their gargled cry inspires you to leap into action. Is this friendship? As you cut into the commander as they are gloating over Ossian's execution. Okay. And Vuslin.
I'm going to take heed what Ossian said and see if I can get.
No, the D100. What was your?
Oh, I'm sorry, D100. Oh,
Yeah,
forgive
yeah.
me.
The wildest of magic.
So much shit went on right there. I thought it's like, okay, it's my turn now.
It is going to be your
84.
turn, but yes. 84.
Mhm.
Okay. 84 on the Ranger table. We have different Wild Magic Surge tables for each class, everybody. And 84 Okay. Is that something? Okay, that will come into effect later, perhaps.
Yep, it figures. It just tracks.
Noted.
Tracks this whole
Okay,
adventure.
so Buzlin, you hear the cry of Ocean as they disappear in that sparkly starlight teleportation that you've seen before, and then there is a and you hear them go down. And do you speak Elvish? Right, you do, right?
Yes.
So yeah, so you heard all that monologuing as well about them being a terrorist and these people apparently coming after him. So your turn.
Well, I will shout down. Mike, we need you now. Get your ass up here.
So, yeah, my red friend, it's been so long. How have y'all been doing? Have you just been hanging out down here in this little icebox this whole time?
This is Redfall. This is this Wraith. I forgot the name, sorry. But yes.
Mr. Wraith.
Mr. Wraith.
Mr. Wraith.
You should call him Mr. Wraith. He is your senpai in the undead world. You look very pained. What can I say? I mean, I think the expression that we have in the real world, is strongly in effect here as far as the Mike Ossian interaction here. You snooze, you lose.
Ba-dum-bum.
Indeed.
That's a banger right there.
Well, Vuzlin will take a step up to here, and
Past the gloop that is Doki. Yes.
oh yes, we just past past Doki, like Sumimasen, and I will I will let's see. No, just yell over to Fushiro. You must duck now, and I am going to fire on this one, please.
Okay, with some half cover. Please be my guest.
Okay, be your guest.
Be your guest. Be your guest.
Attack with my.
Was rest in peace. Was Angela Lansbury the cup in Beauty and the Beast?
No,
Hey.
that was Chip.
Tea.
She was
Chip,
the
yeah.
teapot.
Oh, the teapot. Okay, because I saw
Yes.
Daisy posted on Twitter. There was some art of like her with Chip. So I guess it's because of the connection between Chip and the teapot.
I don't think 10 hits.
It does not. Let me just check if it misses by 5. I do hope so.
I don't.
Actually, I don't know why I'm checking. It already misses by 5 without the cover. Actually,
Okay.
no, it's okay. Sorry, the rules for that critical miss with the danger to your friends is when they are in melee together and dancing around each other. So they had the cover because you're firing past Fushiro, but they weren't in combat with Fushiro, so it's okay.
Okay. All right. Well, good. Well, I will take my second attack.
Yes. How about this? I'm spitballing and like kind of like riffing on this as we're talking about this. If they do the critical miss, there are 8 squares around a token. How about we like roll a d8 and see which square it hits?
Oh, that would be chaotic.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
wouldn't it?
All right. That was
Right.
a 5. So
in the
it
future,
wasn't
in the future, yeah, in the future.
Sure.
If
Sounds like
if
fun.
there are people, if you're in, just because then I think just automatically hitting your friend is a bit sad, but the potential to hit your friend if they step into the wrong place at the wrong time. Yeah, we're all about being in the right place at the right time here.
All right.
Okay.
Well, I think a 25 hits.
It does.
All right. So first bit of damage is. Where's the book? Yes. That's 9 piercing, which is magical. And then.
It's okay. These are the most corporeal things you've fought so far. I think. Don't have to worry about the magical thing too much. He's just flesh and blood, but with cool weapons. And by the way,
And
the good part of this is you will be able to take these weapons if you fancy some of that radiant damage.
I might.
pretty snazzy.
Also get Favorite Foe, which is an extra 3, so that's 9 plus 3. And as well, damage from the spell, which is the Flame Arrows, which is another D6, which is 2 points of flame damage.
This is fiery arrows of death. Okay.
Those are my favorite.
Fiery Arrows of Death!
Huzzah.
And,
Okay. Now consider what you're going to do with your Remora's pal. Remembering they can go straight through the wall.
They can, but at where he is now, he'll end up in the wall after his movement. Walls are.
Hasn't he got 30 feet?
He is, but difficult terrain. Walls are difficult terrain.
Yes. Okay.
So he will. He's going to not make it out.
But if they're next to the wall there, then next time they could go 10, 20, and then they can occupy the space, or they could actually get to here.
Yes. Well, Vuzlan's going to make a bit of a retreat with the rest of his movement, and friend will go right there.
Okay.
And
Is your concentration the fire arrows?
yes, concentration is the fire arrows.
Noted. Okay, now, Fushiro, I would like you to contemplate and describe in detail what you're going to do on your next turn, whilst I get some water. 2 seconds.
While John's gone, after much contemplation and much consideration of what Fushiro should do, he's going to make a very difficult decision to raise his long sword well and truly above his head, and bring it down, hopefully, onto the neck of the offending commander, with the intention of ending his life prematurely. Well, what is premature, honestly? We're all fated to die at a certain time. Perhaps this was his fated end, but perhaps not. And I have brought about. I hope to bring it about early.
Hey Jeff, what are you bringing about early?
You were just monologuing.
My
I
doom?
was monologuing about
Yes.
philosophy and the fate of our own death.
Existentialism is such a big thing that comes up in D&D. You know, it's always good to have these masterclass sessions.
I was saying
The commander
I was-
turns and says in common to you, Fushiro, "Silence, collaborator."
That's kind of painful.
Hurts. Yeah, that hurts.
I was saying that I hope to end his death prematurely, but perhaps it's not premature. It was always fated to be this moment. So we'll see.
You gave him advantage on the death save. You've got to let him take that one death save. Come on.
He got to make it that moment.
No, it's on his next savings throw.
Didn't you say now?
He said on his next day, on his next death
on the
saving
death save. On the death save.
Oh,
On
okay.
the death save, he can take advantage.
Well, I mean, the guys are still gonna be up, even if, you know. So we're gonna attack. How many 19s I've rolled tonight? Like, can you not just give me a 20?
No, we're good. Good luck, Jeff.
We're gonna hit with a 27.
Coming with Devonier's pocketbook to Ravenloft in the giveaway. Good luck, everybody. Okay.
Uh, 10 slashing.
Good.
I'm running out of smite slots, so
You are.
I'm gonna use a level 1 smite slot.
Okay. And this is on the commander, not Sorcian, right?
You are incorrect. I would like to kill Ossian as quickly as possible.
Bring
I
him
hate
Thus
off.
it
into the fold.
begins.
My friend.
I mean, there's a lot of potential to be had in playing Ossian as a reborn character under Fushiro's command.
You never know.
And
You
also
know.
What those dice do.
that would echo Mike and Josh's relationship in real life as well. That's great. That kind of thing.
Reborn? We have
Ironic.
Yeah. If fun fact, I killed Mike in real life.
And he is his
He
undead
did
servant.
actually, and I am in the basement now.
He is. He is.
in the garden shed, like Shaun of the Dead.
A slave to my will.
You keep laughing, I'll keep doing it.
Yes, master.
So yeah, how's that smite?
It was 3 radiant.
3?
Yeah.
3.
Okay.
How do you want to do
Not the greatest smite I've ever had.
Gotcha.
Yeah, second attack is a 14 to hit.
All right.
Second attack was a 14 to hit.
Misses, I'm afraid.
Bonus action. I'ma bite him.
Oh. Yeah. Come on.
Growl.
How about a 16?
Also misses, I'm afraid. Just bite into the plate armor and it just like shrugs you off. Pathetic, mouldering thing. And you're done?
Yeah.
Okay,
Context
then
clues.
it is the commander's turn as he turns on the collaborator and swings the longsword of doom. Natural 20.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
I'm down.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
I told you these dice are good. Better than silly Emma dice. Stay in the jail.
You're
Emma,
not
where
gonna
were you?
you're not gonna do 73. Well, you're not gonna do 93, and you're not gonna do under 20. I'm down.
Yes. That saves some rolling time.
Yeah.
Okay. Vuzlin, you see the Dragonborn, as was the Darakul, also collapse to the ground.
Oh shit.
Potentially.
Sorry. I can I do something small retroactive here?
Sure.
I was gonna shift here, and then have my zombie come up as well.
Shift where? You just disappeared.
Onto the rotting corpse that will, or the soon to be rotting corpse that is our friend.
Okay.
And then have the zombie come up as well.
Sure.
Okay, he comes up,
Got it.
and he'll make an attack.
Have at it. So I need to homebrew that monster for you, don't I?
Not really.
23 to hit.
No, so he's got like a proper character sheet for it. 23 to hits.
Yeah. Do you want to keep the bludgeoning damage the same, or bring that
Yes.
down to a normal zombie?
No, yeah, we could, like normal zombie attack, but with the
damage.
the special necrotic one, yeah.
So just the the one we had before had a D10, so I gotta go figure out what a zombie's normal bludgeoning damage is. Just a sec.
That's right.
So the necrotic, it's not gonna reset his he got the the temp HP on a crit. So
Everyone, we have a new friend in chat here, Mayhem. Can we quick give a race and class, Ossian?
Yeah. Hi. I am the Astral Elf Timeblade fighter.
Yes, an Astral Elf Timeblade fighter, Vuzlin.
Huslin is a fever bit drow ranger.
A fever bit drow, haunted. God, what's it called again? What's the proper title? Haunted Ranger.
Yes. Haunted one.
Haunted one ranger, yeah.
Yes.
With a ghost companion in the shape of a Romoraz that you can see there, and for sure.
I'm a Dragonborn Darakul Paladin. Darakul are a zombie race.
Cool.
Yeah, ghoulish, zombie-ish race.
They're ghouls.
Yes. That is made by Kobold Prince.
They are indeed, yes. And what Vuzlin being fever bit means they were nearly a Darakul. They both were infected with Darakul fever. Vuzlin recovered, Fushiro did not. And everyone just popped in there, type in enter in the chat there for the chance to win, as Phantom has said. Davenier's Guide to Ravenloft. This fabulous book from CCRPG, going out to one lucky winner today. Good luck with that. We'll be drawing the winner in an hour or so. Okay, right. Unless we TPK and finish soon. Okay.
It was 4 necrotic and 3 bludgeoning.
4 necrotic and 3 bludgeoning. So they get that necrotic as temp HP, or is it half of it? Full?
they will not get any of it because their current temp HP is much higher than 4.
Okay. But yes, the viscera that is Doki, the once kobold, comes schlepping down the corridor. Schlepping, sorry, I haven't used that for a while. They come schlepping down the corridor there and slam into the creature. Nice. And Ossian. Now, we were saying Ossian gets to make his thing with advantage, but I get to make his death save with advantage.
For those of you who do not know, John has a fun rule. Maybe, John, you can explain. Players do not roll their own death saves. So everything is cinematic and terrifying at the same time.
Indeed. And that has been noted and registered there. Okay. Can you lay on feet and just like bring him up and you're just like standing on top of him, just like
Of course. As paladin of great power, I've perfected the art of lay on feet.
Now let's see here. D8. Yeah, the although you are both just lying on top of each other at the moment. The one of the Astral Elf warriors, the Xerexian warriors, will shoot at Doki.
Oh no.
Not
That
Doki.
is probably going to hit both times.
The
Yes, AC's 8.
AC's not great, is what it is.
Okay, so that is this 9 plus a 13 piercing. Are there any resistances or anything?
No.
Okay, so that's the
Except
temp
poison.
gun, and down to 20 HP, and 6 d6 radiant. So that is going to be 10 and
It's nice knowing you, Doki.
no, it's still up. on his
Doki.
last legs, but still up. Got 4 HP left.
Yes.
Okay. So, but like 6 arrows, sorry, 2 arrows sticking out. Sorry, so yes, was that 6? Yeah, 2 arrows sticking out through him. Actually, you said it was nice knowing him, yes, because that was just the one guy, wasn't it? the other two. Let's see here.
The other two mutiny, right? Like, they've always hated their captain, so like they've taken this opportunity now that he's bloodied to finish him off.
You know, it's in a weak point. There's got to be some shifts in the corporate structure.
Just not that charismatic. I don't think I can convince him of that.
We're gonna have to talk about that.
Okay. And that happens there. And Fuzlin. All by myself. No one was watching.
Take
I was all by
my.
myself.
I'm going to take my
If
chances.
you know who that is, congratulations. That's an old song.
I did not catch it. I'll have to look it up.
It's pre-fame Beastie Boys.
Oh, yeah, wasn't in my bag. I will. I'm going to take out my chances with the Wraith, knowing that if I go north, I'll probably run into them anyway. So I'm going to find out what's going on down here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And what do I see when I come down here by my friend Mike, who is probably charmed?
No, like Mike literally did know Dracareth as a spirit thanks to their College of Spirits interactions.
Ah, okay.
That was all legit.
All right.
He's like, hi, Vuzlin, how you doing?
Sly, come here. And Sly will 5, 10, 15, 20. Sly will come down with me, and I would just politely say, we've got a world of shit up in the corridor, and some nasties are coming down. So, yeah, we may have to be fighting down here. By the way, the other two are dead. Just saying.
Y'all mean more dead, right?
Okay. One was not as dead as the other. So Uzlin is technically dead again. And Ossian is was never dead to begin with. That is quite.
Oh, Vuzlin, don't stop your fussing. You know, what is dead may never die, right? I met some lovely folk out in the Iron Islands near the Moonshay Isles. They used to say that stuff all the time.
Yes, whatever's gotten into you, I don't know what. Beautiful accent, though. Perfect, John.
It's getting better. Practice makes perfect.
Chef's kiss.
I'm like, well, I'm just going to take my dash, my dash action, and find some more cover over here. Come, Sly.
I suppose I'll have to take a proper nap later.
No time for nappies.
Redwall, stay there. And why can I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Mike comes goes running out to there, drops down onto all fours. It's just like dashing as a cat. It's like goes up there. Fushiro, stop lounging about the place. Casts healing word, and then as a bonus action, and then dashes back to Redwall.
Well,
it's exactly 30 feet to there and then back again.
by the way,
And healing
I
word.
just want to say, John, absolute best way to reference making that Mike reference, saying Fushiro in the way the Mike would. 10 out of 10.
Yeah, I've heard you say that a lot. So, Fushiro, you take 8 healing.
I love healing. It's one of my favorite things.
Now,
Everything's
chat,
revealed.
what do you think? Should I go nice on them and bring back Emma's dice? Okay. So, Mike yawns. That was the most I've done in quite some time. And she just curls up in Redwall's lap like a house cat. Okay. So yeah, you have 8 HP for sure and are prone but conscious. Oop. Oh man, I think it might have been a mistake putting this music in. Now I want to play Assassin's Creed again. Although this last week I've been on a massive Civ 5 kick again. Hadn't played it for ages.
Oh,
Got deep into it. I love how self-aware it is. You know, when you finish the game and you beat it, and there's the option to click the "just one more turn" button, which is the quandary you have every time you play it.
as long as it's not nuclear Gandhi, you're fine.
I've never done that, no. Okay, so yep, that's your Bruceland turn there, and Mike. Sly's done their turn there. Fushiro
Stands up with a groan.
You see 2 of the astral elves have disappeared.
Oh, okay.
I think it's kind of rude also, they don't have the same step thing that you do.
We
Weird, right?
The
I've
commander
got to
does.
finish. I've got to finish this. Okay. Attack
The commander.
the commander.
Go for it.
23.
It's
Level 1 smite.
yes.
Not got many spell slots left. I have literally one left. So, didn't land right. There we go. 15.
15.
15 on slashing.
Noted.
Ten on the radiant.
Nice.
Ooh.
How's he looking?
Still bloodied, yeah.
Still bloodied. Okay. Attack number 2.
Second attack.
This is the gamble.
Come on, on the table, Josh.
You have a crystal.
22. Do I?
Hits. You do, yeah.
Yep.
I'm not gonna use it. If it hadn't hit, I would have used it.
Mm.
All right, I have one spell slot left. Do I use it to smite? You know what? I was saving it for Hellish Rebuke, but I'm gonna be down if he hits me again, and I'm not gonna be able to use it. So we are gonna use it. I need to roll my slashing damage. That's not great. 9 slashing.
Okay. And
15 radiant.
everyone at home can see the HP on screen. Tell me what happens. 14 left.
Okay, good. Fushiro, his eyes open as he gets the healing word. And as he stands up, he starts by doing a rising cut.
Yes.
And as the guy is staggering back from being slashed across the chest, Fushiro brings down his longsword right into his neck, and then pulls it out as he grasps at his neck and falls to the ground.
Fantastic. Okay.
And then
you hear
he will.
you hear the one behind you just like, Commander!
He will come over here, and as I've taken an attack action this turn, I can now use a bonus action to shove, which I will do.
Shove him. Shove him.
Him, shove.
It is a 6.
Isn't your lay on hands a bonus action?
It is an action.
An action, okay.
If it was a bonus action, I would have done it.
Just
But it
double
is an
checking.
act.
Just double checking.
16 on the shove.
16 against the natural 20.
Son of a.
And on Emma's dice as well. Try to help.
Emma, we
well,
trust you.
Doki's coming in. With what's his to hit now? 16.
16? Meets it, beats it.
All right. D6
is
and it's gonna be 1 necrotic, which I've
And-
just put in myself, and 3 bludgeoning.
Okay.
Brand when the walls fell.
I'm going to eat every one of you.
And the astral elf, the Xeraxian foot soldier here, turns. Is like, there will be no mercy for those that have hidden this traitor away from us. And it is me rolling a death save for said traitor. Boop. Okay. And then it is the soldier's turn. he yells to the north. The commander has fallen! Get back here! We must transport the body. And he activates some... actually, no, I think it would be on the commander's body. Never mind. He goes to attack you with his long sword. That is going to be only a 12.
It's not gonna hit.
And oh, second was 21 though.
That is gonna hit.
So that is 3 slashing.
Okay.
And 3 slashing and 11 radiant.
Well, you know how much HP I regained.
Is that okay? Then? Sorry, I forgot.
Yeah. It was 8.
It was 8, wasn't it? That's right. Okay. So he just slices into you, and again that radiant damage just cuts through, and you stumble, falter. And Doki goes, no! And as you fall down there, okay. Fuzlin?
Will, hell, I came back here to get you folk to come help, not jump up and do a spell and come back. Oh, hello, Mr. Red. So, are you going to come and join the fray?
Roll me.
yay or
Roll me a d20 in chat. Now, hang on, wait for it a second.
okay.
Yeah, let's do it in Twitch chat here. So it's exclamation roll space 20. Now, I need you to make me... Okay, everyone, the DC for this is 15. Okay, and Mike's persuasion is a +6. So you need a 9 or more on the dice to convince the Wraith to join the fight. So do that in chat. Mike turns. Hey, Mr. Wraith, you really should come and join us in this fight. That would be really mighty nice of you. He's like, I am devoid of niceties. I only have the cold and the darkness. And he's like, Mike's like, oh, well then. Sorry, Boozlin, you should have left.
No, I'm afraid the rest of the party is shit out of luck, because I am going to squat here and just wait to shoot anything that comes down that corridor. And I just ready my bow.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. And Sly is just hanging with you there.
Mm-hmm. Ready to flame some flames, some sacred flame.
Okay, and a death save for Shiro. So pass there. And let's see here.
Felt this feeling before.
I sort of have that image of the pirate hanging meme where it's Ossian on his death saves and Fushiro's looking at him first time.
Yes. Who's that? Lords and ladies of fate. Fantastic name. Welcome in, raiders. How you doing? We are in a dicey situation. 2 of our adventurers are down, and the others are having a chat and hiding down the bottom here. At which point, Vuzlin, your necromancer friend and boss there, sighs angrily. You lot are always going on about him. if you want to, you can. And there is a joyous yipping and wooting, and her kobolds go streaming forward to Senpai Fushiro.
Glad you like me.
Charging in that direction. And Vuzlin... sorry, Vuzlin, that's you. Velin is her name, sorry. Here she is, by the way, badass. With her
I
owl.
was wondering what happened to her.
I even liked her when I was playing Tall. I mean, it's the necromancy.
Yes, welcome in, Raiders. Do give us a follow, jump into that Discord, and get into that giveaway. We have the fantastic Davenier's Pocketbook to Ravenloft giving away today. Very, very cool stuff from CZRPG. Check it out. Good luck with the giveaway if you jump in. And thanks for that Infantum in chat there. And she runs across. Does she have any healing? Let's have a look.
As a necromancer, I'm sure she does.
Potentially.
I'm sure. I think the only necromancy, anything necromancers get are temp HP,
Oh yeah.
like false life and stuff.
Yeah, she does have the ability to draw life from her kobolds. Which is why some of them are undead and others are not. Just pulling up the character sheet here, 2 seconds. Come on, Roll20, you got this? There you go. What have we got? Okay, she has animate dead, so Ossian, she might help you out.
Rilla night.
Oh, this could be interesting actually.
She uses at least. How many undead kobolds does she have?
She has, good question. 6, I think.
6 undead
Oh,
kobolds?
undead ones. No, hang on. She has 6 Icewind kobolds. Two of them are zombies.
She's
Actually, she has 5. Sorry, because one of them is down in shot. Josh.
It's true. He is down in shot. He has wings now too.
He does.
She used to spend one of her spell slots every morning on those undead.
So yeah, she just animated them as zombies. Yeah. Actually, she didn't kill them by sapping their life force. One of her Arcane Brotherhood rivals killed them with Melf's acid arrow. So they're equally rotten and nasty looking as they've been slightly dissolved as well.
You know what?
Good luck, GD.
What's that, Zahn? I fucking hate Zahn.
No, it wasn't. No, there's one of the. There's quite a few of them kicking around Icewind Dale.
Well, never.
Metaphors all.
I hope we can finish him off.
So, okay. She does not have any healing spells.
Not surprised about that.
More into things after that process has taken its course. But she does have something that's quite interesting. As she runs up to you here, next to you here, Ossian. And she's like, whoever you are, you can get out of here with your frivolous, over-fanciful armor, and I paid good money, or I promised good money for these assets, and we need to ask Fushiro about what he did with Doki. And she slams her staff onto the ground and casts Leomund's tiny hut, which she does have. She has Leomund's tiny hut, which is a impenetrable 10-foot radius dome of force. So, which is exactly over the U-lot and blocks out the astral elves.
I'd never considered that before.
I didn't even think you could use Leonard's tiny hut like that. That is, I'm learning something new every day.
I thought it was a nice idea.
Did she call us asshats? I mean, where were you when the fighting started? Really?
Where were you when the fighting started? No, that's a different one. Okay. And let me just pop her into the turn order here. Now. That is a death save for Ossian. And the Xerixian soldiers are like one of them kind of tentatively swings their longsword at the barrier and just like it's like almost like a small explosion as the force field and the radiant damage kind of spark off each other. Oh, nice GD, like it. And they look to each other across, through the space there, and they're like, we must report back. Commander is gone. The traitor is dead. And they start to activate something. I'm gonna say they do have their own personal ones as well. Yes, they hit devices on their armor, and you start to see in the air around them runes illuminating. Actually, well, nobody does. Velen sees runes in the air around them appearing as they stand, their swords ready to protect themselves if needed, and the energies forming grow stronger and brighter, and in a even stronger version of that astral step ability that Ossian has there. For want of a better name, let's call them stargates. Open.
Stargates.
You can hear it inside Skyrim. And as the shimmering water-like portal opens behind them, they step through, like doing this to Velen, and disappear from the caves. And let me just quickly drop back to here. Okay, so as they disappear off to wherever they came from, let me get rid of these tokens. Okay. Now, Ruzin, you hear that sound. And you hear Velen shouting, Ruzin, get up here and help!
Very... Of course, yes. One moment.
And they are... It is your turn. So.
Well, are we still on initiative?
Yes, you have people on death saves.
Oh, okay. I can get... I can dash all the way up to here, and I just see... What is the look of the hut? Is it...
Velen shouts as you arrive. He's like, you can pass. He's like, you shall pass.
Pass. Get right to there. It's like, it's rather cozy in here. Hello. Neat trick.
Actually, I think She doesn't want people to get too comfy, so she keeps it the same temperature as outside.
But that's fine. I like the cold.
Do you have any healing potions?
No, I do.
You notice that Fushiro has one strapped to his chest.
There you go. It's like, in case of emergency, break glass. Like on a
Yes, well, that's
little hammer.
in case of emergency, then I force it down his throat.
Okay. So can you get to him? Is that literally the edge of your movement there?
Actually, yeah, it is. Oh, well, let me verify that. Let's see. I was here.
Is that 60?
10, 15, 20, 20. But it makes it 60, but it doesn't. That is the edge of my movement.
Oh, okay.
And I only have bonus action as all the rest of I would have anyway.
Okay. And is Sly coming with you?
Yes, Sly will be coming with me.
Around there. Okay, thank you. And Fushiro. And Velen.
John, you can interpret this how you will.
Yes.
Doki no longer has any active orders, which means he is a mindless undead, not currently bound to my will. He will be once again bound to my will when I'm up, but he currently has no active orders.
Okay. Well, that's okay because so he starts to kind of like lean towards Orsien to kind of like pick through his organs, and make him more like himself, like Doki, the innards on the outside.
Right.
But then
What I would do.
But then Velen, the very powerful necromancer, just holds up a palm. No. Like a word of power kind of thing, and there's like a invisible kind of shockwave that goes out from her palm, and Doki just kind of like powers down. So,
Bad Doki. No.
Doki house.
It's a necrotic rolled up newspaper. No.
Yeah, bad zombie. Okay, because it is Velen's turn. Nicely, helpfully. So she is going to attempt a medicine check on you, Orsien. It's wisdom, isn't it? Medicine.
Yes.
Okay, she's skilled in Arcana and History, not Medicine. But she's quite wise. Now, I'm going to roll this in chat.
The undead.
I'm going to roll this in chat for full disclosure here. I need... she has a +2 Wisdom, so I need an 8 or more. Ooh, 9!
Giddy safe.
Ooh.
She stabilizes Orsien. You are unconscious, but no longer dying, Orsien, as a necromancer, tempted though they are, stops you from dying. Triad, you say few in chat, but you don't know the half of it. Orsien? I was going to have you roll the d20 on your turn, which is next. Just roll me a d20, just for fun.
In chat?
Sure.
Okay.
11, okay. you would have been okay. You were on 2 successes and 2 failures. I rolled a natural 1 at one point, so you got 2 failures in one go. So it was it was either way, one way or the other. So yes, you would have come back to consciousness there with 3 successes. Right, you come back to you're stable. You're stable. That's it, right?
Yeah,
natural
stable,
20,
yeah.
you come back to consciousness.
You come back with like 1 HP.
1 HP, yeah.
1 HP and you are conscious.
Yeah.
I'm just not dying.
Speaking of natural 20s.
So that was Velen's turn. Orsien, you are still unconscious, I'm afraid. I'm going to take you out to an order because that's... Oh, no, I suppose. I mean, yeah, that's fine. So, Vuzlin, you may now leap across. And now you can do it as an action, not a bonus action. So you can actually do the full
do the full healing. What type of potion is it for sure?
So it's the greater healing we got at the beginning of the adventure.
So
Oh, the tower potion.
is that 6d4 plus 6? No,
It's 4d4 plus 4.
44 plus 4. Okay, so that is 20 HP for you, my friend. As Vuzlin delicately and expertly.
Trying to do the bottle thing.
Yeah. That's good.
We wake up.
And you do wake up. And Ossian is unconscious next to you. Unless you want to use some lay on hands.
I will use my my perfected skill, as we've discussed, lay on feet. And
just kick him. He's like, oi, get up.
Oi! I provide to him 1 HP.
Bless you, thank you.
And the two of you are now conscious and inside a dome of force.
Thank you.
Stop doing that.
That was not great. Didn't like that.
And thank our employer for this wonderful dome.
Speaking of your employer, she levels her wand of magic missiles at you, Ossian. Who, in all of the holy fucks, were they?
It's exactly who I told you they were. Sarkavians.
And she also speaks Elvish. And Elvish.
Oh, very good. You know,
Velin Harpel, languages common, draconic, dwarvish, elvish, and orc.
She's
have
learned
it twice.
several accents of Elvish.
Apparently, yes.
There are, it is a storied language.
Language so nice you learn it twice.
She can speak Elvish in the French accent of Menzoberranzan as well, which Vuzlin apparently lost when they got the Darkul fever.
oh,
Ooh la la.
The fever takes many things from you.
It's all pedantic anyway.
Ossian, she still has it leveled at you as you're prone on the floor, and her owl hoots accusingly. Hoot. No hoot. It's angry.
I
angry
told you they.
Who were they?
Who are they?
Who the fuck?
Who? Ooh.
Fuzlin will slip slightly in between the employer and Ossian.
I mean, you could stand over Ossian. she's standing right over him.
I know. Okay, we're in a hut. We're like, excuse me, pardon me. I just get kind of in there. It's like, so I think you were aware of this beforehand.
How much was she aware, Ossian? What had you told her already?
Basically, what I guess told the rest of the party initially. She was part of the same conversation, which was that he had been on the run. He had crashed the ship, and they may be looking for the ship, and I guess they found him. So now she knows that they tracked down the ship and tracked down him. Maybe, however you want to interpret it.
Okay.
But she would know what I've told the group, so she'd have that same disclosure.
Let's see. You would know, Ossian, that this type of unit is called a hunt.
Hunt?
Yeah, a Xerexian hunt.
Hmm.
And they're basically bounty hunters, but official. Not privately contracted. They're official Xerexian Navy units. And she looks down at you. Are we going to have any more surprises?
The hope is that we don't, and that whoever killed that fucker scared them off. But maybe
Got him. I got him.
just patting, just while on the ground, patting Fushiro on the armor. Thanks. Don't do stupid shit again. I like you too much for that.
Fushiro takes his sword. Taking that fucking force sword. My force sword now.
Did you get the trident?
Fushiro also takes the trident.
You fucking asshole.
Gotta give it back, obviously.
It passes it, yes. Well, you said take, which is kind of did sound different.
Holding it for you. I'm just holding it for you.
Vuslin, is your bow magical?
Bow is not. The arrows are.
Yes. Fushiro, is your sword magical?
No, it was not.
Okay, then yes, the bow and the longsword would be upgrades for you too. I was wondering, if you these, because they do radiant damage, but they are not magical. Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm lost.
I was like, I assumed you would want the bow instead of yours.
Oh, they have a bow. Oh, they have bows. Oh,
Yeah, they
have
shot
bows.
you.
Oh, okay.
shot
Well,
you.
I didn't know it was magical. I thought they left. I
No,
thought
yes.
they took their stuff and left.
Well, the commander's dead, so
The commander's bow. I'll take the
yeah.
commander's bow.
Yeah.
I'll take that bow.
So, yeah,
Pretty bow. Nice.
I'll get that into D&D Beyond for you
Okay.
later.
Sure.
It's
Thank you.
yeah, it's a longbow, and it's a D8 plus 2 piercing and 4d6 radiant. And
4d6 radiant.
4d6 radiant, and the longsword for sure is a d8 plus 1 slashing, or a d10 if you're doing two-handed, and also 4d6 radiant.
Ooh.
You just gave the paladin more smite opportunities.
That's a smite. That's just smite damage.
Now, Ossian, you gave him more opportunities with your backstory.
That's true.
I did not
Very
bring.
true.
I did not bring these Xerexians here. You did.
Okay, yeah. It was the player's fault.
I was gonna say the player's credit. I wasn't taking credit for it. I don't think fault is the right word here. Give you stronger weapons. I mean, from my point of view, it's Ossian's fault. Yes, because it's bad for me.
Can always use this. Pretty.
Well, yeah, I say it's bad for me. I know what's waiting for you when you get to Ythryn. So, anyway.
Seriously, yes.
Okay, now.
I think Ossian's going to be in the corner just holding the trident silent, just looking down at the grounds.
And we shall return next time. I think we'll stop there a little earlier than usual, but we shall stop there. This is a good spot, and we can come back next week and have Mike interrogating the skull, the Xeraxian.
Vuzlin would just like to, now that everybody's okay, Vuzlin would just like to say, all right, now let's get one thing straight. I am the range weapon. I shoot the Bobos. You all stay out of the way when the Bobos are shooting. KK?
Isn't a bobo like a type of a monkey?
Yes. Yes, there's an old XTC song like that, but yes.
What do you have against monkeys?
Yes. It says flying monkeys, exactly.
My
Fly,
pretties.
my pretties, fly.
Okay. Thank you. So, we shall leave. That was a fun little intrusion of backstory there, and that's yes, could have been very nasty.
Mm-hmm.
I do like that Velen has that option there.
Thanks for coming into the fight finally. So I guess we have to have two people leave the table before Valen will come in and help out.
Yes, well, it's good. It's it's better than me making choices for Momo and Jess.
Yes, of course, it's very tough. It's very, very tough for a DM when people don't show up.
That's okay. It's okay. And I thought it was the perfect opportunity to look at some Ossian story there.
Ooh, I'm intrigued.
And yes, who is the Emperor Zavan, and what did Ossian do? Okay.
Ossian's got some splaining to do.
Some splaining to do. Okay, my friends, that is all for today. Welcome, everyone. If we had a couple of people jump in there, jump into the giveaway. We're about to draw a lucky winner for the Avenir's pocketbook guide to Ravenloft. 4 new Domains of Dread with lore and maps and the big bads, all detailed for you, and new player options for Ravenloft as well. ! Enter in chat there, Triad. So yes, good luck to you there. Okay, so everyone, that is all for today. We will be back later in the week, but before I say and jump into that, let us meet these people properly. Sorry, I'm going to skirt over that at the start. Fushiro, who
Hello.
the hell are you?
I'm Josh in the real world, but I'm Fushiro today. I play here a lot. As was discussed earlier, I don't do the Twitters or the other stuff. So find me here. Next week, or occasionally other days of the week, but those are random and unpredictable sometimes. So, see ya.
Thank you. Vuslin, please.
Oh, hello everyone. I am the Maharishi and all the Twitters and the Twitches. Cog in the corporate machine by day. And at night you can play me. Play me? I'm tired.
We
Be
play.
tired.
We play you.
Play you. Oh, play me. if you've got the cards. And if you find me playing here, I play Monday nights on Milady Saito's channel. On Tuesday nights, I'm running a Curse of Strahd campaign. We did not play last week because of life stuff. Hopefully, we'll be picking it up on Tuesday again. You see, watch my Twitters for updates on that. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And Ossian.
Hi, friends. I'm Mike. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. I'm around here most of the time. But if you want to see me again this week, hopefully we will pick back up on Wednesday. If not, look out in the news soon, where John is heading on QuestJunkiesUK's channel. You might see me there too.
Noted. And thank you. We are Phoenix Uwaki. We play lots of D&D and occasional other TTRPGs. We have Out of the Abyss and Barovia and Beyond, our homebrew Ravenloft campaign coming up. Then it's over to the Feywild for Wild Beyond the Witchlight. And back to Chesenta, CTRPG's upcoming campaign, which we are getting a sneak peek playthrough of on the channel here on Friday. Then Friday night, if you're in North America, or Saturday morning over here in Japan, you can join us for a very special one-shot as we are fulfilling some of the generous donations from the fabulous people that supported us in our previous charity games. And 2 of those fine people that bought themselves a seat at the table, our friends Baron Dragonborn and the fantastic Gilletized from Nathrax 3D Minis, which will be scrolling down below me here at some point, will be joining myself, our special guest, Darling Creepshow, and player on the channel. You've seen them in Wild Beyond the Witchlight and other things. Stephanie will be joining us as well as we play a spooky Halloween one-shot with them. That is coming up Friday night or Saturday morning, depending where you are in the world. And then there'll be nothing on Saturday because it is the session 0 offline of Mike and Mai's campaign over at QuestJunkiesUK. So do give Patch and all those wonderful people a follow there to be ready for when that goes live. Session 1 is November 5th as we play our Dark Rodania campaign. I shall be playing a ranger, which is the same as Vuzlin's class here. And it worked out. Did I tell you this, Winston? It worked out very nicely because I think I might have told you this after the finale. One of the player characters died in the finale of our Spelljammer Radiant Citadel game.
yeah.
So my spirit usher will be his spirit.
Oh, how nice! Oh, nice. It's a good bit. It's a good, tasty bit. I love how we were just expand upon that.
Yeah, but I couldn't tell Patch that because my character was transported to Rodania at the end of that Spelljammer campaign, which was a surprise for him. So I had to keep that secret for a while because it was going to be one of the soul crystals that are in the Radiant Citadel from Rodania. But then Captain Suk, Kaz the DM's character, Captain Suk, died, so I decided to make it his spirit instead.
Nice.
So Captain Suk shall quest on alongside Gekato.
The story has not ended.
Indeed. The Humblewood lizard race called the Tila. So a funky little Japanese newt ranger. And yes, should be jumping into that next month. Okay, my friends, thank you all for that. Stay tuned for exciting news coming up about our next charity drive. There's more of a fundraiser this one than a charity session, as we will be raising funds for the fantastic Foundation for Inclusivity in Gaming, which is all about raising up BIPOC creators and helping them get published and get access to all of that fun stuff, editing skills and artwork and things. So join us for that good cause coming up soon. And that is everything. Sorry, lots and lots going on. Please jump into our Discord. I don't have a command for them. Sorry, Phantom. I will sort that out, though. Please jump into our Discord if you want to get the news before it's out anywhere else. And you can look to be a player in people's games. Look for players for your games. Share food, pictures, and all sorts of whatever's going on. I shared pictures of a Japanese festival today, as we had that yesterday here. And you can come and hang on over. The charity drive, the fundraiser, Baron, is going to be at the end of November, the last weekend of November. So that'll be coming out soon. I've sent out lots of Hail Mary messages to famous people. See if any of them reply this time. We shall see. We've been lucky in the past. And GD, have a good rest of your morning there. Phoenix, had fun watching. Thank you, GD. Rest of the day now. It's just lunchtime now, so I've got to go and do that work thing. Okay. Thank you, everybody. Absolute pleasure as always. And good to meet the new people. Thank you for the follows and the raids from Guild Superior and Lords and Ladies of Fate. Thank you for coming on by. I love that channel name. It's great. Everyone, please have yourselves a good start to the week, and we will see you all next time. But not before we draw a winner. Yeah, you thought I forgot. I did not. I nearly did.
John never forgets.
That's not true. I have gone to the end screen and then come back to the stream because we forgot to draw somebody. Okay, here we go. So today's winner of the fabulous Daveniers Pocketbook 2 Ravenloft is going to Turbo KKV. Congratulations, Turbo. Double check they're still logged in. Yes, they are. Thank you very much for joining us today, everybody. Join us again later if you want your chance to win. We'll be giving away copies of Davenier's Pocketbook to Ravenloft all this week, and you can get some things there. And I think our good friend Chuck over at Trollord Games has something special in mind for a giveaway in that Darling Creep Show one-shot. So do keep your eyes open for that. Okay, my friends, thank you all so much. Let us see where we can go raiding. Who is on at the moment? Any of the stream team? Oh god, there's loads of people.
Loads and loads and loads.
Loads of people. Okay, let's see. There's some good friends on. Like Creep is on. Darling Creep Show is actually on at the moment, but we've raided into them a few times recently. Let us. Let's jump into someone that I don't know. D4RPG. Some new people
D4.
here. Do you know them?
Mhm.
Okay, let us raid on into them and see how they're doing. So you're welcome, Turbo. Good luck, everyone. If you want to join us again later and have your chance to win. But that is all for today. So you know how it goes, my friends. Stick around for that raid if you got them. Let those phoenixes fly. But till next time, as we like to say around these parts, oyasumi nasai. Oyasumi.
Yes. Oyasumi.
Oyasumi.
Of the many ancient civilizations of the world, none can surpass the grand majesty of ancient China, one of the oldest and longest lasting civilizations in the history of the world, going back over 4,000 years. Troller Games is proud to announce our latest Mythos series project, the Codex Sonarum. The Codex Sonarum covers the might and profound wonders of prehistoric to medieval China, both historic and mythic for castles and crusades. With almost 200 mythical Chinese creatures and over 140 deities and heroes, the Codex Sonarum is filled with monsters, gods, warriors, and more on a level that will be truly legendary, told in a narrative true to Chinese history. It introduces the basics of Chinese martial arts and is complete with Qi and the many legendary abilities associated with it. Ancient complex systems of sorcery, spellcraft, and fortune-telling, even enchanted charms, are explored as well. Players can live out their characters' adventures in tales set in popular Chinese fantasy styles like wuxia and more, while within a pseudo-historical setting and brought to life by the castle keeper or game master. Researched and written by Brian Young, the wildly popular Mythos series delves into the mythos of the ancient world, bringing hosts of gods and heroes, legends and lore, and even the monsters and foes that plagued the peoples of ancient times to the stories that you create. The Codex Sonarum brings ancient China to your table. Join us and pledge today. Trollord Games, join the fray.